Hi everybody, Bill here, still here. I thought I'd better do an update for you. It's been a little while, hasn't it? Yeah, I am still around. I went to see the surgeon last Tuesday, so that was just over a week ago. And it was quite a quick visit. Didn't really have much time to talk. So next steps, basically, well, I've got to wait for another colonoscopy. I think it's more a sigmoidoscopy because it's only in the lower part of the bowel. So he's going to stick the camera up the backside. He's going to do it himself, Danko. He seems to enjoy doing it himself. Don't know why, but he does. And he likes to see the join, you see, so we can check ourselves. So he'll show me on the screen, see whether there's any leakage from the join where the tubes have been knitted together. So that's the first thing, it's a visual inspection, and then I've got to wait after that for the radiology department to give me an appointment where I will go in and have a CT scan, I think it is, where they will inject some dye up my backside and they're looking to see whether there's any leakage from the joint into surrounding organs. So that's what I'm doing. I'm waiting. I did phone the colorectal nurses up yesterday because I wondered if they'd forgotten about sending me an appointment, but I think there's a little bit of a backlog, so I might have to wait a while for these appointments. I wanted to know, the burning question I have is whether there's tests about my retention capability. Are there any tests that they can do to see whether I'm going to be continent after the reversal of the ileostomy? And apparently there aren't. I thought there were, but there aren't. You would think maybe you could get one of those fake poos from the joke shop and put it up your backside, see how long you can hold on to it. That was Helen's idea. Something like that. Maybe we could invent something like that. That would work. But at the moment, there's no such thing. It's a case of just trial and error. But one thing I have learned, because one of the colorectal nurses, Colette, told me this. She said, "Are you doing your pelvic floor exercises?" And I said, "Well, no, I'm not. No one's actually said to do that. So I'm starting that now." I have been exercising anyway. I'm doing more of that in the mornings. But yeah, if you don't know what pelvic floors are, because I didn't really know, but except I remember years ago I had a bad back. I've had bad backs throughout my life, but I went to physiotherapy once and they were telling me how to do the pelvic floor thing, which are these little stabilizer muscles that you have, which are imperceptible, you can't see, but they're down in that area, down in your sort of groin area, and they hold everything together. It's I think call it a cradle of a strength or something. The cradle, I can't remember, it was a cradle which holds everything tight, and you have to work those stabilizer muscles when you've got a bad back because it keeps your spine from going into spasm, the muscles around it. Well, it's the same thing I think with this with your sphincter, with your anus. Why can't I say that without smiling? But anyway, yeah, you need to do that to build up the strength, because gosh, I haven't used the thing since last February, since the surgery. So if I'm not careful, I'll lose the muscle power around the area. So I need to work it again. Having looked online, you're supposed to do like 3 sets of these pelvic floor exercises a day, 8 each time. So you're doing 24 exercises each day. And what you do is you hold your pelvic floor for a count of 10, and then you release it for 5 seconds. Then you hold it again for 10 seconds. Then 5 seconds. Do that 8 times. That's 1 set. And you shouldn't be doing it so much that you can feel your bum clenching or your stomach clenching up. It's not that much. It's a tiny little movement where, gentlemen, where you feel your jewels lifting a little bit as you do it. You're drawing them into your body slightly, and then you're letting it go. And it's the same for the ladies, except of course they haven't got those bits. But that's what they do to sort of try and stop themselves from being incontinent in later life. Something everyone should do anyway, really, as you get older, because no one wants to be incontinent, do they? But this is really good because it helps you retain wee and poo, so it's something worth exploring. And you can do it anywhere at any time, and no one knows you're doing it as well. So it's quite a good thing to get into, a good habit. So I'm going to start working on that as I wait for the next appointment. And yeah, I've started doing some research online, not something I've done before. I've looked at the Macmillan forum to see how others have experienced the reversal, because I'm really in two minds whether I want it or not. I really am, because at the moment, okay, I don't particularly want to have this bag hanging off my stomach, but it's not too bad. I can do pretty much what I want to do as long as I plan a little bit. I can eat and drink everything. You know, I'm enjoying my Guinness and stuff like that. It's not a problem, and I just know that after a reversal, it's going to be, even if it is successful, it's going to be a lot of time where I'm going to be in a lot of discomfort and rushing for the toilet all the time, and I don't know, I really don't know. I'm in two minds, and if anyone's got any experience personally of having had a reversal and they want to tell me, good or bad, whether it's something I should do or not do, then I guess I'd appreciate the comments in below, if you don't mind. I'm sure everyone would appreciate if you don't mind telling us, because it's a big decision to make, isn't it? I know that maybe if it doesn't work out, I can have it reversed again and end up with a permanent colostomy. But yeah, I just don't know whether my quality of life is going to be better or worse if I have the reversal. I don't know. Anyway, I'll keep you informed. I'll let you know how I get on with the next colonoscopy or sigmoidoscopy. Speak to you later. I hope you're in good health. I hope you're checking that poo.